Well, alright, as we round the turn and come into season number 4, I want to give you a little behind the scenes look at how we produce our show, how it's all put together in post-production. Of course, half the fun is, doing the rides and doing the shoots. That's nothing. That's the fun part. This right here, this is the tedious part. It takes the longest and can sometimes be frustrating, but it's worth it. It's a labor of love, and I do it gladly. And I want to thank everybody who's been involved in this show up till now. Seasons 1, 2, 3. It seems like every season we pick up a few new people who are into it and like doing it. And I want to thank y'all for that. Y'all, what the show is for you, by you, and it's your show. More than my show, it's your show. So anyway, I want to give you a little behind the scenes look at how we do the show, how in post production. Okay, if you take a look at the computer screen here, you're going to see the timeline. This is the timeline. These are the individual clips that have already been uploaded to the computer from the GoPro. And now what we do is we pull the clips in and we edit them down for time. We can trim the clips. Like if there's something on a clip that we don't want to be on the show, we can trim it down to size. Each one of these clips are different length, as you can see. This particular episode is about 14 minutes and 30 seconds long. And we're doing everything for season 4 in high definition. So we're going to be using what's known as AVI format completely. The first 3 seasons were kind of a mixture of the two, mostly MPEG. But as I've learned more about what I'm doing, I've learned that AVI has the best video quality. Right here, we have bumper music. Let me show you what the bumper music is. This is bumper 1, which is a little longer than the others. Alright, bumper 2 is a little shorter. I think it's 4 measures long. Yes, 4 measures long. Bumper number 3 is 2 measures long. Bumper number 4 is just 1 measure. And bumper number 5, all it is just the last little steel guitar slide and the last guitar chord. Okay. Here's all the individual clips right here. You can actually click on that and you can watch the clips before you drag them down into the timeline for editing. You can actually see what you're going to be working with before you pull it down in here and start trimming it. All this right here, I edited all that off. Wasn't no need for all that. That was just me turning around because I was lost. The episode I'm editing right now is the season 4 opener, and it's called Cookout. And I want to thank Randy for hosting the cookout and all the people that came for the cookout. The kids were very entertaining. Okay, now I also have my choice of different open and closing themes. I haven't made my mind up what I'm going to use on this yet. That's still up in the air. I can go either way on it. Here's the metal opener. I used this a lot in Season 1. I won't bore you with it all because you've probably heard it. If you watch the show, I'm sure you've heard it. Here's the metal closer, which I'm sure you've heard. I'm sure you've heard this one quite a bit too. Alright, this one here, this is the, let me go to the next one. This is the opening theme. I have several different versions, several different mixes. This one, I believe, Butters sings on this version. We'll fast forward a little bit so we can see. Yep, that's the Butters version. Here's the version with my vocal track. Fast forward past the musical intro. Alright, this one here is with Josh Heiser, an incredible singer from right here in the valley. Here's his version. And so on. So, the ones with the musical notes there, they're my bumper tracks and my opening and closing themes. And then we have a picture here that we use a lot. You can see Team Skooter Trash. There's me on the left, Robert on the right, Randy next to me, and old Harley Dog right here. And there's Larry. I use this picture a lot. Has opening and closing. This right here, this is the Skooter Trash logo. Skooter Trash International. I got all the major bike manufacturers listed there. You can see you got Victory. There's Indian, Harley Davidson, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, and Big Dog. And BMW, of course. I had to put that one in there. So sometimes I'll use that. All you got to do is get with your mouse and you can actually drag it down into the timeline. I'll just, for example, I'll show you. You can just drag that baby right down in there and drop it. And there it is. We'll expand the timeline a little bit so you can see what I've done. The little highlighted in green area right there, that's the picture I just dropped in. Alright, let's say for instance I want to drop some music in somewhere. We'll just pick one for example. We're not going to save this. I've already got pretty much laid out the way I want it. I might do a little bit of tweaking. Let's pull, just for the heck of it, let's pull the metal opener down into the opening part of the show, right here down on that lower music track right down there. Now when we play that, you just hit the play button. So on and so forth. We can also, if I don't want to hear the motorcycle noise during the opening theme, I can left click and you see right there it says mute clip. I'm going to mute the motorcycle sound. So now we can play it with just the music and not the motorcycle sound. See what I mean? Now you got the visual without the motorcycle sound and the music. So on and so forth. Sometimes I like to have the motorcycle sound mixed in with the music, and sometimes I don't. And of course, there's all kinds of other things I can do to the timeline. I can add transitions, fades, special effects, all that kind of stuff can be done on the computer. And again, I want to thank everybody that's been in the show over the last 3 seasons. Season 4 is going to be kicking up this summer, and it's going to be in complete high definition. Whether you ride or not, it don't matter. Live vicariously. Join the group. If you do ride, even better. You know, get involved in the shoots. Come with us on rides. Let's make season 4 the best one yet. And again, thank you all for being involved, and thank you all for watching the show. And in closing, I do have one last thing to say. In particular, I want to thank Blackberry Smoke for being musical guests during season 1. And if all goes well and I can plan this all out, we may have them back for season 4. I've already talked to Paul, and he's into it, and so it very well could happen. We could have Blackberry Smoke return to the show for season 4. Now, also, I'm not saying that season 4 will be the last season ever, but I'm thinking I may take a little break from producing the series and concentrate my efforts on a movie. Why not? You know, we got members from all over the world now. The show's getting thousands and thousands of views. I've got on my Vandalism page, I've got close to 132,000 views now, and it's being seen everywhere. And I want to say hey to all you people over in Europe and Australia, New Zealand, all over the U.S. And thank y'all for watching. And well, that's it. That's how we do the show, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll share the group with your friends. We're always looking for new members, whether you ride or not. It don't matter to us. Get involved in the show. Get involved in the group. Scooter Trash. Scooter Trash International. You can find it easily on Facebook. And we use YouTube and Vandalism as a medium to get the show out there on the web. So invite your friends to the group and get involved, because it's a lot of fun. And anybody out there who hasn't actually been out on a ride and shoot with us, contact me on Facebook. I'll always post when we're going to do a ride and a shoot. So get involved. Let's make it happen. Season 4 is right around the corner now. We're already in the process of shooting for season 4. Season 3 is in the can. Season 3, episode 1 is up right now. And this week, episode number 2 will be up. I believe there are 6 or 7, possibly 8 episodes. I can't remember right now. I have to go into the folder and look. But they're in the can. So, every Thursday at midnight, I'll post the latest episode. So, share the group with your friends, watch the show, and get involved. And I appreciate everything everybody's done, and I hope that some of y'all also might be involved in the filming of this movie. So, I don't know what to say. Thanks again. Thanks for everybody that's giving their time. I know I know really. just get on your bike and ride, and I do the rest. Or if I have somebody else doing the camera, all you got to do is show up and have fun. Be yourself, and that's what it's all about. Show's for you. And thanks again.